We getting A-Rap money. What is up, y'all? Look, okay. I've seen the messages, okay? I can't not see them. You guys are harassing me on Snapchat. You guys are harassing me on Instagram. I'm not for sure if it was one of y'all, but somebody's harassing me on Tumblr. I don't know. Look, I know everybody said a lot of things. I know everybody's, has a lot of things to say. But today we're going to review a message that I got the other day, actually. Unironically, someone sent me a 1,482 word essay on bringing Zikazoid back. Now, I'm going to answer that question at the end of this video because there's one that's pro and one that's con. So I'm going to read the pro first, and then I'm going to read the con. So here it is. I had to email it to myself. That's how long it was. Why Zeke should bring Zikazoid back. Every generation has its comedy legends. Those who managed to turn ordinary life into unforgettable entertainment for our friend group. The legend is Zeke, creator and star of Snapchat comedy series Zikazoid. But Zikazoid first dropped, it wasn't just another funny Snapchat story. It was a cultural moment. Zeke's chaotic energy, sharp humor, and ridiculous skits made people actually look forward to opening Snapchat again. But now Zikazoid is gone, and with it, a piece of our collective joy. That's why Zeke owes it to himself, and honestly to humanity, to bring back Zikazoid. I cannot believe, if you told me when I first uploaded that first video like 6 years ago, then niggas would be sending me emails. Niggas would be sending me almost 3-page dissertations on why I should bring it back. I would have told you were crazy. All right, point number 1. People need laughter. Let's be real. The world right now is stressful. Between work, school, and life's general nonsense, everyone could use a laugh. Zeke's brand of comedy wasn't just funny, it was therapeutic. Whether he was ranting about gas station snacks, creating dynamic plot lines about everyday objects, or impersonating his alter ego, Zikazoid, always left viewers crying, laughing. The return of the series would be a public service, the comedic boost society desperately needs. Look, man, I'm going to be honest. I am not the same nigga I was when I made this story. I really wish that was true, but I'm just not. I don't know. I mean, anybody that knows me knows the last 4 or 5 years, I've changed a lot. The type of jokes that I found funny when I initially made the story, I don't really find funny anymore. I find them kind of juvenile. And every time somebody sends me a video from that point in time, I cringe a little bit, I'm just I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I really posted that. Then again, it was a private story. And most people don't really know about it. I think at max, I had maybe 50 people on there because I would rotate people out. I would just kick people off randomly just because. But I don't know. It's something to think about. I think if it did come back, it wouldn't be how it was before. It'd be something completely different. It would be such a departure from what people know it as. I don't really think it'd be anything. So I'm just doing different things now. I have my gaming channel. I have my CEO Plaza channel where I just do, whatever. But I don't know. Number 2, Zeke has natural talent. Okay, this one's obviously a lie. Comedy is not easy. Timing, delivery, originality, it all matters. But Zeke has that rare natural charisma that makes everything funny, even when he's not trying. Some people spend years studying stand-up or writing sketches. Zeke was out here doing it instinctively. Bringing back Zikazoid isn't just about entertaining others. It's about recognizing and using a genuine gift. Not reviving the series would be like Jordan refusing to play basketball because it was too much work. Come on, Zeke. You're built for this. Look, man, it actually was a lot of work. People would literally ask me how I had time to do all that stuff, how I had time to make all these Zikazoid skits. I wasn't sleeping. I would literally be months where I would sleep for 3 to 4 hours a day, and I would just be up just doing whatever. I was I had night terrors. So I was always up, and that's why I had time to do it. Now I'm I have a normal sleep schedule. I have a job. I'm trying to make a company. I really don't have the time. If I was going to do something like that, it'd be a once a month thing, to be quite honest with you. And I'm just not that's anybody that knows me at that point in time whenever I was like uploading these videos to Snapchat every 5 seconds, dog, I was up. Anytime somebody hit me up, I would always respond because I was always awake. So I appreciate it, but I don't know. Number 3. This is my first time reading this, by the way. I haven't read it. I haven't read it yet. He sent it to me. I did not read it because I was like, this is long. I'm going to have to take a sec. Number 3. The series could evolve and grow. The beauty of Zikazoid is that it never had limits. It could be anything. Skits, rants, characters, parodies. With new tools, trends, and editing features on Snapchat, and maybe cross-posting on TikTok or Instagram, Zeke could take the show to a whole new level. Imagine Zikazoid 2.0. Same chaotic humor, but upgraded production, and maybe even recurring characters. It's a perfect opportunity to reinvent while keeping the same raw, unfiltered comedy that people loved. So, on that point, they actually took editing stuff away from Snapchat. You used to be able to edit a lot more on Snapchat, and like 2 years ago, like around the time where I started tapering off with Zikazoid, they took a lot of that stuff away. I'm so for real. Like, I wish I was joking. I'm not joking. They took so much away from Snapchat that was actually really fun to like add stuff into post, and I don't know why they did that to this day. But I don't know. I don't think that I have any ideas that are that are good enough to really put time into. I'm focused more on like making content for the games that I'm making, to be quite honest with you. Nostalgia plus new fans. Point number 4. Okay, everyone who watched Zikazoid back in the day would be instantly hyped for its comeback. Nostalgia is powerful. It reminds people of good times and connects them to familiar joy. But this time around, Zeke wouldn't just have the old fans. He'd have a whole new audience, ready for something original and authentic. The internet is full of copycats, but Zikazoid was unique. Timing couldn't be better for a comeback that blends old school humor with fresh energy. Okay, look. If I was going to do something like this, it wouldn't be called Zikazoid. It'd be something completely different, okay? I wouldn't have that same name because it's like a Joji situation, right? He became Joji to kind of, have a departure from who he was before as Filthy Frank, and I would probably do that same thing. I could not see myself making the same jokes I was making at 19 years old in my college apartment, just wasting time instead of doing my assignments. I really can't. But, yeah. Number 5. Zeke deserves the recognition. Let's not forget, being funny is a skill that deserves recognition. If Zeke brings Zikazoid back and commits to it, he could easily grow it into something big. People make careers out of what Zikazoid started as raw, hilarious, relatable content. Whether he's after fame or just wants to make people laugh, reviving the show would give him the creative outlet and audience he deserves. Thank you. Conclusion. In short, the people miss Zikazoid. Zeke has a talent, a timing, opportunity to bring it back bigger than ever. This isn't just about comedy. It's about legacy. We need the chaos. We need the laughs. We need Zikazoid. So Zeke, on behalf of your fans, your friends, and your future self, bring it back. The internet needs you. Okay, so look. A few things. A few things. So, I am not the same person I was when I made that story. To be quite honest with you guys, that was like the most depressed that I ever was, like in my entire life. That's why the jokes were so funny, because I was just like, and there was like, and the people who were on that story know it's like a running joke that like the more sad I am, the better the jokes were. That was not just a joke. I was keeping it. That was literally what I was going through at the time. I don't know. I mean, I'll make jokes on my Snapchat every now and again when I have like the time or energy and people laugh like, oh my gosh, it's funny, whatever. And it is what it is. But I'm not sure that you guys really understand when I try to explain this to you. Like, I became a Christian in that point in time between me like starting Zikazoid and me ending it. Like, that wasn't like it's not like a small thing. All right. This is most of the people that just keep like hounding me and asking me. And I know me saying that's not going to explain anything. You guys are going to be like, what are you talking about? You became Christian. That doesn't make any sense to me. And you know what? Unless you're a Christian, I wouldn't expect you to understand what I just said. That's okay. That's fine. But yeah, if something like that were ever to come back, it wouldn't be in the vein of like a Zikazoid. It would be more of like a, I don't know. I don't know what it would be, but it wouldn't be what it was. So yeah, so just, that's my response to that one. Gonna do one more video responding to the other one, which was actually against Zikazoid. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys then. But yeah, is there a chance of Zikazoid coming back? Probably not. I'm gonna be honest. Is there a chance that I start uploading funny things that I find funny every now and again? It's very likely. That's very likely. But it wouldn't be called Zikazoid. It'd be something else.